Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have an ASUS laptop. This is an ASUS VIVOBook S. The exact model is an S510U. There's a longer version of that model which comes at the back end, right at the bottom, right under the serial number. It says 510UR-BR175T. Right, but in this video I'm going to go over how you can open it up and how you can repaste clean for any of the Acer S510U. They all have the same way of cleaning it. If yours is running really hot, or you just want to repaste, you just want to service it, you can do this, follow this video. This is not a benchmark or anything like that. It's just pretty much a routine servicing and cleaning. You can use any thermal paste you wish. You can use an Arctic MX4, MX6, which are the recommended one. You can go overboard, overkill with a Thermal Grizzly Extreme, or you can go by a TPM thermal paste. They all is up to you. But for this model, MX4 or MX6 is way better. You get the same result if you put this one, or you put Thermal Grizzly, or even if you put a TPM on it, you will get the same result. They both, all these three, they will last you at least 3 to 4 years, so you're okay. By replacing and cleaning up, you're not going to change anything in the system. Everything's going to be left the way you had it before. It's pretty much open, clean, and plug it back in, and that's it. I'm going to go over the tools I'll be using. First, tool number one, a good thermal paste. Second good tool is a good screwdriver set. I'll recommend the iFixit screwdriver set, as they have all the bits you need. Phillips number one. If you get the Pro set, they will include you with an opening tool and some tweezers. If not, grab yourself a metallic guitar picks. These are really suitable to opening cases and covers. I used our new toothbrush to clean the dot mesh and fan. One sheet of the worktop towel, it's good to have. And alcohol, 99 or 98% isopropyl or isopropylic alcohol. And the reason I always say use a worktop towel and not microfiber towel is because as soon as you put an alcohol on this one and you try to clean the motherboard, this will rip apart really easy and will prevent damage on the tiny components. Unlike microfiber towels, they can tangle around and they can damage the tiny components. Right, with all this on hand, we're going to get into it and we're going to get it started. Right, first thing first, power off and flip it upside down. And down here, there's a whole bunch of screws and there's a hidden screw. The hidden screws are on the back rubber feet only. So put an opening tool in here and remove this rubber feet. Just has a little adhesive on it, so you just have to lift them up. And under these feet are one each has a little black screw. So keep them in a separate pile. The screw in the back is our longest screw. So there's a three types of screw. The longest screw goes right in the mid back. The sides and the mid, these are the medium size, including the front mid. These are the medium. The short screws are the corner screws only. So remove the first corner screws only. So these are the short ones. Now you can go ahead and remove the front end and all and keep them in a separate pile. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you find my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking the like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It helps and supports me to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in the comment area. I appreciate that. Right, now that we removed all the medium screws, so we have the black screw, the long chrome screw one, and few short screws and very tiny screws on the corners. Now, what you need to do, grab your opening tool, in this case, the guitar pick, and you want to stick it between in the corner palm rest and the bottom cover. You want to twist it and you want to hear those clicks. I'm sticking about 1 or 2 millimeters. I'm not sticking the whole guitar pick in there. Do this all around in the front. You want to hear those click sound. That's the clips are getting loose. You want to do that on the corner. Work yourself on the side. While I'm holding it up with my other finger, I'm just pulling it up. Go to the back corner. There we go. Go to the other side. There we go. Once you do the front and the side to the back corner, you can just grab it, wiggle it around a little bit, and it will release the clips at the back end. Or you can take it outside, clean it up. This one is dirty, so you just clean it up with a towel, with a brush. All right, down here we can see the nice 1, 2, 3 cell battery, the fan, and the heatsink. That has a GPU on it, NVIDIA GPU, and a CPU Intel. All right, first thing first, we're going to disconnect the battery. To disconnect the battery, you can use your fingers or you use a plastic spatula. And what you want to do, you want to push this metal cover about half a millimeter towards this flex cable, and you're going to see as long as it covers up this, leaves over this white cover. Then you want to put a spatula under this connector and just twist it, and it will lift up. Or you can use your fingers from one side, lift it up. So that's how you remove the connector for the battery. Next, we're going to disconnect the fan cable. To disconnect the fan cable, don't yank on this cable. It's fragile. You want to use a curved or straight tweezers, or use your fingers, put it on the side of this connector, and then you want to pull it back. Or if you're using it just tweezers, just use it in this position on the corners and just pull it out. Don't yank on the cable. Right. Next, we're going to remove the one screw on the fan. The rest of the screws in here and here comes from the bottom cover. You want to remove 2 screws for the GPU X clamp or clamp right on top. These are the same screws. And remove 4 screws for the CPU. Now, all you need to do is to grab it from here from the middle and just bring it up gently. And you can just flip it over, and there we have the exposed thermal paste. And that's pretty dry. And there you have the fan. You cannot remove the fan without removing the heatsink, because the fan, the legs, they go right underneath. That's kind of idiotic. They should have just, you can even cut it out if you want to remove your fan without removing. You don't need these side things here. Just cut them if you want to. You can put a thermal paste, and every few months just open and remove the fan, clean it up, put it back on. You can just clip these plastics on the side, will break them. I'm not gonna do this as it's not mine. All right. All right. So now what we're gonna do here, we're gonna clean up the thermal paste. We're gonna grab a little bit of workshop towel. We're gonna soak it in an alcohol, and we're gonna rub over this. Put your 2 fingers at the back and rub over and remove the thermal paste. Same thing here. It is pretty damn dry. All right. Once we do this, you wanna flip it inside out so we don't waste too much. You wanna clean up the crystal die. Just how you see this one, how it rips apart, and will prevent damage. That's what you want. So I'm gonna put the isopropyl alcohol is not conductive. That's why I always say use an isopropyl. As long as you clean the crystal die, that's what matters. You don't need to go ahead and clean up everything all around. Just clean up the crystal die. This is the CPU chip, and this is called a PCH chip, Southbridge chip. They all come in one die, one PCB. And this is your GPU, and this is your VRAMs. All right, once you're done with that, you want to put one drop right on the GPU, and you want to put one tiny line on the CPU and one tiny line on the PCS chip. There we go. Next, take the fan outside and clean it out with a toothbrush. Just brush it and clean it. This one is pretty clean. You must be really dirty. If it's dirty, just clean it up, bring it on, put the fan connector in. Make sure your ventilation, everything is nice and clean. If it's not, just brush it out. Bring the heatsink straight over, set it down like this, and then you want to put the screws right over. Always cross screw them. For the GPU, you don't have to cross screw them because it's already cross each other. But I'm gonna go over the CPU, show you guys. Cross screwing means that you screw one in one corner, and then you want to screw right the opposite side on the other side. So that way the thermal paste evenly spreads all over the CPU. Right. Once you finish with that, put the screw for the fan. And now we're gonna put the battery. Make sure this latch is all the way back this side. bring the connector and align it over and push it down. And once it's down, now what you want to do, you use your finger, just bring this metal cover over. It has to be over just a little bit. It doesn't have to be too much over, just a little bit, and that's it. All right, once you're done with that, all you want to do is grab the bottom cover that you cleaned up and put it right on top. You want to push down the corners towards the back, mid, and you want to hear this big, nice click sounds. If you see any gaps opening, you just want to pinch them together and it will go to its place. So just make sure that there's no gaps opening here, no opening gaps, and there we go. And to finish it off is putting up the bottom screws. Remember the black screw goes right under the rubber feet on the bottom cover, and the longest screw goes on the back, all the way back mid. This one over here. And the shortest screw goes, oh, that one went flying over, front corner and front left and right side. And the rest of them are the medium size screws. Again, I hope you guys like this video and help you guys out to do your own cleaning and repasting for your ASUS and laptop and model S510U. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.